What's up guys, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. We got Gun Freaks today. Full power when he sort of turns and looks at Killua in that scene where he's fighting Pito. So, real good moment in Hunter x Hunter. Haven't drawn Hunter x Hunter in a while. I hope they bring it back soon. It's been on hiatus for so long. Such good anime. So let's draw this one. I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil eraser. Sketch it out lightly. Hit pause if I go too fast. You can always do ink on top of your pencil, but you can't erase ink. So pencil first, and try and enjoy. So we're going to start with Gun's nose, right? He's in 3/4 pose, so that means big eye, small eye, some of the face turned away from us. Okay, so I'm going to start with his nose. Easiest place to start, I think. So let's go. So we'll just go bumping kind of here, and then it comes out like so. Comes to a real big point and then back in. Okay, so he's got a real pointy nose when he's in this form anyway. No, I think he's a pointy nose all the time, doesn't he? I do like these close-ups on characters. You know, the animators really put extra effort into drawing their face when they're so close up, you know. So, nostril, just here. And then his small eye is in here. So, top eyelid line just comes out, down. Right, in real sort of big square eyelashes. So it goes back. Around into here. Just right into the corner of the eye there. Another eyelash line there. And this is just dark. Like that, right? And then, so he's got all these tears coming across his bottom eyelid. So, like this kind of bumping, bubbly sort of stuff here. And then the bottom eyelid comes across. And then another sort of bumping, bubbly tear line coming down here. And this one goes along all the way down to the nose, right? Right, so then his iris is just in here, real big, sort of oval-like shape. And then there's all these hatching lines inside the eye, right? So they just get sort of dark on top. And then all this kind of red color around. Real dark on top. Right, that kind of thing. And then his eyebrow just at the top here. So where his nose goes up, and then the eyebrow will come across. This way. And down. And then the side of his brow will come in towards that tear. And then you can just thicken up the eyebrow a little bit. So skinny coming in towards there, but it gets thicker at the end. so, and then just an eyelid line just there. Right, so that's his small eye, right? The 3/4, that's the quarter side of the face. And then the other eye, it's about the width of his eye over, right? So this small eye, see the width of that will come over, and that's kind of where you start this eyelid, right? So roughly like this whole thing fits all the way in between here, and then we go across like so. Okay, so you're kind of going over that distance again. Start the eye. Yeah, just a little spike, and then because it has to be real thick now, so we draw it down to there, and then you just shade it in black. Like so, right? And then again, big tears right down here. So say, like just about here, these big bubbling kind of tears, right? Eventually it'll go off his cheek down there, but we'll just get them in a little bit first. There. And then you could have bottom eyelid line like so, and his iris coming around here. And maybe some of his back eyelid just going up that way, maybe a little bit here as well. And then all those hatching lines in his eye here. And it's like real close together and dark on the top part where the shadow for his eye would be. Right, so eyebrow then. So it starts here. This is the bigger eye now, so much bigger. And then it goes up and down. And we just add a sort of a thicker section. Then kind of try and color it in. So, and then some eyelid line going around here. Okay, so 3/4 eyes, right? That's them done. So then we'll go down and do his mouth, right? So his mouth just below the nostril here, this is where it starts, okay? And you have a small bump and then a larger bump like that, right? Because we're in 3/4 pose. So this is 1/4, 2, 3. Okay. This side is always bigger. And then his bottom lip comes across here. And his chin, real square, right here. So the side of his face will follow this cheek line, right? So we'll go in, down. So he's like a real long jaw there. And then there's a tear just there. So the tear, so like say his jaw is here. It'll eventually go that way, but this tear comes down all the way. And kind of blobs down around here. Right, like that. And then this will go to there. And then we go up for his jaw. Like so. So we're out past the eye now for the jaw. He does also have all this blood and stuff on his face splattered this way, but it's just done with color, but I'll just add some scratches maybe. And I'll add some more with color after. It's just purple blood all splattering this way. So here then we have his ear. So there's like a sideburn just here, just above the jaw. And we start to get his hair spikes, but his ear is real big just here. And then this sort of shape to get you started, and then some more sort of ear lines inside here. Right, like so. So in the rest of his hairline, all this spiky hair, and it comes to like a V just above the nose, like a big V. Right, just here. This is like the largest one, okay? And the rest of them spike all the way back towards his ear and down the side of his face. Like that, right? And then here as well, down around the eyebrow, like so. That's like his forehead. And then we just have like a big hair spike going off here. And this, of course, has that red-brown sort of tinge to it on the edge. Back of his head, spike here. And that eventually becomes his neck. But then we have all this big flowing hair going up. And then the red tinge back here. Like so. And then his neck comes all the way back this way. And like another bump there. And then the neck on the other side. Go out, in. And then this comes down to there. And some hatching for a neck muscle line. And then his white shirt. Comes across, it's kind of torn and stuff, so just add some sort of spikes on it. There's another neck muscle line there, and again lots of dots and blobs and purple blood basically. And then his shoulder comes across here. And that's it. That's how we draw Gone Freaks. Full power. Crying. Sad face. Poor Gone. Bring back Hunter, Hunter. Bring it back. Bye, guys.